Neutralize Ryan's left hook?
Hold on, what?
How do you neutralize? How do you stop him from not landing that left hook?
Distance is going to be key. Timing, just using my physical, my attributes, my boxing skill.
Does the fact that Joe Goosen knows his boxing style, is that a big advantage for you?
It's an advantage, but I think we could have looked back at his last couple performances, and you could pick up his bad habits, and you can see what he does good and what he does wrong.
Is there an extra mode where you have a lot of fighters who struggle to land big fights? Your resume is big, right? Tank, Manny, and now Ryan. What are you doing on your end during negotiations to make these big fights happen that maybe other fighters aren't?
I just say yes. There's never been a name that I turn down. Whenever there's offers on the table, always take the biggest risk.
So a lot of fans associate draws with Lamont Roach, but you've had two. So how do you get past that mentally and stay fired up?
I've been doing this a long time. This is the shit I love, and whether they're draws or wins, I stay motivated. I stay in the gym, and I just stay working.
When you fought back out, why gave Ryan this opportunity? Potentially.
Yeah, because regardless of all the bullshit that he has going on, he's still one of the biggest names in the sport. I always say, I want to bring these big fights to boxing, and I feel like this fight definitely is going to be one of the biggest fights to start the year off, and yeah, he's saying he's ready. He's saying he's 100%. All this other shit, and that's exactly what we want.
Walking through that phase, there was a few things.
Yeah, just saying bullshit, just be ready, I'm gonna get the worst of it, just I've never been a talker, I just work, and y'all are gonna see on the 21st.
Mario, do you feel like you have the edge when you see Ryan just screaming and doing all his service antics and everything like that, or how does that make you feel?
It doesn't make me feel anything really, all the, again, it's kind of just outside noise. I don't know if he's in the gym, I don't know if he's focused. He says he is, so like I said, I'm getting ready to fight a Ryan that's 100%. That's the only thing that I'm worried about. I'm not worried about all of his streaming bullshit or his influencer shit. Yeah.
You consider how much of that do you just have to ignore though? Because he kind of sets traps with the things that he sort of puts out. How much of the stuff that you're seeing are you just ignoring?
All of it. Yeah, man, he's a character. He's definitely, I don't know, he has that influencer personality. But he's still a dangerous fighter. And so I'm getting, like I said, getting ready just for a Ryan that we know is and think is gonna go in there 100%.
How was it just fighting Randy Patrick? Obviously, you had a great fight against a living legend. Just from your point of view, what did you know from yourself? How was it going 12 rounds?
It was definitely, he's definitely one of a kind. His style, his rhythm. We trained for a couple months for him. We had sparring that tried to mimic him, and I thought we had some really good looks, during camp. But it's a lot different having Manny in front of you, the way he moves, the way he times his punches, the way he throws. Like I say, he's definitely one of a kind. And I know that experience, being in there with somebody like him, it's only going to benefit me and my career moving forward.
The next question: how much have you improved since that fight? Also,
yeah, try to improve, with every fight. Always try to learn on the job. And I think working with Joe, everything he brings, I think he's definitely tightened some stuff up. And at the same time, he has been working at a rate that I haven't been used to working in a very long time. So I'm excited for what we're gonna bring on the 21st.